Hey everybody, it is Mike. It is Saturday. That means it is time for the Saturday Slashback Challenge. This challenge is given to us every week by our friend Joe over at the HORRORman. Each week he gives us a new topic, and it is up to us to find a movie within that topic and do a review. So this week's challenge was standalone slashers. So slasher movies that haven't had a sequel, a prequel, or a remake or a reboot or anything like that. Just it's one and done. And there are a few of those that I like. I actually kind of prefer those movies a lot of times to the big old franchises. Not that I have anything against franchises. I like a lot of those too. But it's kind of fun having those just little, fun little one-offers that are just easy to watch and bring you joy. So this week I picked Death Valley from 1982. This is a fun little movie. It stars the little boy from the A Christmas Story, the Peter Billingsley, that little blonde dude who's gonna shoot your eye out. It also stars Catherine Hicks, who was in Child's Play. It stars Paul Lamont, who was in Puppet Master. He plays Mike. And also it stars Stephen McHattie, who was in The Tall Man and all kinds of other stuff. He's still very active. He plays the bad guy. But yeah, this is a fun little, one of those very atmospheric movies because it's set in Death Valley. So you have this little boy who has to go on a trip with his newly divorced mother and her new boyfriend Mike. Needless to say, he's not happy. And he's very smart. So he's really kind of very hateful to Mike for quite a while in this movie. So they go off to Death Valley. This little boy is, kind of interested in all kinds of things, and one thing being cowboys and guns and all of that stuff. So Mike and his mom and little dude head out to Death Valley. And when they get there, you have this guy who had recently gotten out of prison for murder, and he's he's really a charismatic kind of a guy. I mean, as far as appearance, he looks good. But people start ending up dead again. So this little boy actually comes very close to him a couple times. Too close. And he actually finds a necklace on the floor of this what looks to be abandoned RV. The little boy goes in there and he goes each room to see if anybody's there, and then his dad comes in and says, "What are you doing? Let's come on." Or not his dad, but Mike comes in and says, "Come on, we gotta go. We can't be in here. It's not ours." Luckily, he didn't get to the last door where the people who owned the RV had been killed. So, yeah, interesting little concept for a movie. This little boy is actually the final girl. He ends up becoming the focus of this guy, and they don't hide who's chasing him. I mean, you have no doubt who the killer is through this movie. And there are, let's see, how many people die? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 people who eventually end up getting killed in this movie. But it's very atmospheric. The desert is very interesting for the setting because you see a lot of the topography. You see he's trying to hide from this guy, and it turns out that there is a twist at the end. So who you think is doing the killing really isn't the person doing the killing. You have to watch it to kind of understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, everybody was really good in this movie. Of course, Catherine Hicks, we all know her as the mom. on the first Child's Play, but of course she's done a million things as well. She was really good. The little boy was Peter Billingsley was really good. The guy who played Mike was sympathetic and heroic. Finally, towards the end. But yeah, it's a fun little watch. I mean, it's not going to burn any of your brain cells. It's not going to create a whole lot of fear in your heart, unless of course you plan on staying in Death Valley. But yeah, it's a fun little romp. Pretty much all the deaths are the same. You know, he uses a knife. The killer uses a knife, and he uses an axe at one point. But yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. Give it a try. But that is my entry for this week's Saturday Slashback Challenge. Hope y'all are doing well. Happy 4th. Bye.